Hello and welcome back to Arsenal Domination, where I just want to bring you some transfer news. I think there's a couple of bits here to talk about, but let's start with the transfer that has happened, which is for a young 15-year-old. He will be 16 when he signs for Arsenal because of UEFA rules around when transfers can happen in terms of ages. His name is Hamill. He currently plays for St Johnstone, but has been training on and off with Arsenal's youth team throughout the year while this transfer gets all finalised and agreed. He will sign on the 1st of July. He is a young midfielder. He can play defence, but he's predominantly a midfielder. And it will be apparently for a six-figure sum, so in the hundreds of thousands, less than $1 million. And I think this is all part of Arsenal's strategy to bring in the best young players from across Europe to raise the standards in the academy and to try and bring more players through into the first team. And we've seen the success of that and how much that saves Arsenal going forward, as well as helping with, sort of league registrations and Champions League registrations. The likes of Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Ethan Nwaneri, etc., all coming through recently. And this is Arsenal's sort of strategy. It's why we were linked and trying so hard to get Naipan as well, the 18-year-old Norwegian midfielder. Nothing that's going to really impact Arsenal's summer, nothing that's going to sort of impact us in the short term, but good to see that Arsenal feel focusing on the future as well as the first team, although, obviously they will need to do better this summer than last season. The other news is that Joan Garcia, the Espanyol goalkeeper, Espanyol have been talking about him. There is a £25 million release clause for him that Arsenal in the end didn't trigger last summer, which is why Neto came in on loan. Arsenal, though, still very much like the goalkeeper, and we will need to do something in the backup goalkeeper position this summer, with Neto's transfer not going to be made permanent, which is probably sensible given his age, and the fact that playing out from the back isn't necessarily his thing. Juan Garcia, very similar to David Raya in terms of his skill set and very highly rated young goalkeeper, but Espanyol have suggested that they would accept less than his release clause in the summer as long as the structure of a deal was agreeable to them and that a deal was done early so that they had time to sort out a replacement, which is why they were so insistent on the release clause being met if Arsenal triggered it late in the window. I think this is a deal Arsenal will get done. I would like to see Arsenal get it done early so that we can move on and focus on other sort of deals. Whether that will happen before new director of football comes in, I don't know. But I think this is something Arsenal just need to move on with, bite the bullet, get it done so we can focus on other areas of the team that are more important. But we do need a backup goalkeeper. If this is the man, let's just go and get it done. Anyway, that's Arsenal transfer news. I will speak to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.